The video will start in 8. Cancel Jose Mourinho had his say, and now Manchester United fans have had theirs. They will follow their manager to Wembley after he delivered a third semi-final in 2 seasons at the club. It would be wrong to suggest all is rosy in the theatre of dreams, but after the most troubled week of his Old Trafford reign, Mourinho retains the support of the fans. For now, at least, that was the message from those inside the ground for this 2-0 FA Cup quarter-final win against Brighton, courtesy of goals from Romelu Lukaku and Nemanja Matic in either half. Mourinho had to watch his Old Trafford emptied before his eyes in the closing stages of Tuesday Champions League humiliation at the hands of Sevilla. But just 4 days on, and he could hear his name chanted from the rafters. Perhaps his extraordinary press conference on Friday struck a chord. Perhaps there is an acceptance from supporters that this is a work in progress and time, not change, is the answer. Whatever the reason, they made it clear they will follow Jose's army all the way to Wembley as he kept United on course for a third trophy under him. Few would have expected them to turn on him, but their vociferous support spoke volumes. The chants of attack were nowhere to be heard even as Brighton pressed in the second half. Instead, it was the full repertoire of songs, almost in defiance of those hoping to see an Arsenal-style civil war. Indeed, the only sign of dissent was in response to the decision to substitute Juan Mata for Marcus Rashford, which was hardly a negative change. If Mourinho retains the patience of supporters, he appears to have lost his with his 2 highest-profile signings. Both Paul Pogba and Alexis Sanchez were named on the bench. It was little more than either deserved. Sanchez's form has been abject since his arrival from Arsenal in January. Meanwhile, Pogba's limp contribution as a substitute in midweek did nothing to warrant a return to the starting side. The concern for Mourinho is that ahead of a summer, when he wants Ed Woodward to back him heavily in the market, he is failing to get anything from 2 such costly recruits. At least in Lukaku and Matic, he can point to successful acquisitions. They provided the goals that ensure United remain in the hunt for silverware this season. Lukaku headed home at the far post after 37 minutes, meeting Matic's cross. Matic got on the score sheet himself in the 83rd minute when heading Ashley Young's free kick past Tim Krul. It ended Brighton's hopes of subjecting United to a second cup upset in the space of a week. With a place at Wembley secured, Old Trafford once again emptied before the full-time whistle, but in very different circumstances to Tuesday night.